As some of us move into the winter season, you may be starting to venture indoors for your training and perhaps using a treadmill, which is fantastic because treadmills are great for quality workouts, working on specific paces, and can be really time efficient. So today I'm going to be taking you through one of my favorite running workouts, which really focuses on that top end speed and your leg turnover. So let's get started. Okay, so we want to start off with a nice steady warm-up, as I'm doing right now, and then we're going to move into the main set, which is 10 lots of 30 seconds on, followed by 30 seconds off. Now what I mean by this on and off is on is at around a 3K pace, so a real high intensity effort. We're going to get the leg turnover going. The off is literally an off. We're going to stop and recover. What we're actually going to do is leave the treadmill running at this 3K pace, and when we finish that on effort, we're going to place our hands down on the side of the treadmill, lift our legs up off the treadmill belt, place them down by the side, do our off, and then after that 30 seconds we're then going to lift our legs back up and lower them gradually down back onto the treadmill and get that on effort going. We're then going to do a 3-minute jog recovery after the 10 reps and then go again.
Although this is a session I used to personally enjoy doing, it was actually Tim Don that first introduced it to me. I saw him in the gym, jumping on and off the treadmill one day and asked him what it was all about. Now, despite it being a good run session itself, it shouldn't be an absolute killer. One of the main focus points is for it to help increase your running cadence, but also increase your running economy. Now, what I mean by this is that you're more efficient and use less energy at the same speeds. By running at this higher speed and forced faster turnover of the legs, it will also help to promote better neuromuscular coordination, which is essentially the communication pathways between your brain and your muscles. If you can improve this, the idea is that you'll be able to recruit muscles at a much faster rate. Now, it is also worth mentioning that I would usually set the treadmill to somewhere between a 1 and 2% gradient to get a real outdoor road feel. But due to the aim of this session, that isn't really that imperative. I have for today's run, but that was more just out of habit, so it's entirely up to you. In terms of lifting yourself off and onto the treadmill, as you're running, place your hands onto the side rails first. Allow your arms to gradually take the weight of your body before fully lifting your legs off and placing them to the side. Then the same for placing your feet back on. Just gradually lift and lower yourself back down onto the treadmill rather than just plonking all your weight down in one go. As you progress with this session, you can drop the number of reps down to 8 and do the whole set 3 times through. Then progress back up to 10 reps, but then 3 times through the whole set also. And with time, you can even start reducing the recovery between the sets. The nice thing with running on the treadmill is that it's easy to gauge progress over time because your environment is consistent.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that session, and if you are focusing on short distance triathlons, then this can be a great session for improving that top end speed. But equally, I've also given this to athletes that are focusing on longer distance triathlons to try and improve their leg turnover and their cadence. Now, if you'd like to see more videos like this from GTN, just click on the globe and subscribe. If you'd like to see our how to run a fast 5K with GCN's Dan Lloyd, then just click up here. If you'd like to see a little bit more on how to improve your run cadence, then just click down here.